That was like, this is like literally my worst month. This is my worst month. What's good, YouTube? It's another student loan debt update. I'm very glad that the month is over because although I love September, although I love the fall, this month, as you guys can probably guess by the title, was a terrible month for me. And if you guys have been keeping up with my student loan debt updates, you guys saw in my last student loan debt update from August, I was saying how terrible of a month it was then. This month is so much worse. If you guys are new here, I graduated from college back in December of 2019. I started paying off my student loan debt in March, and I made it a goal for myself to pay off about half of my student loan debt this year. So because of COVID, you guys probably know, the government is not requiring you to pay off your government FAFSA loans. So I made it a goal specifically to pay off all of my private loans while there's currently no need to pay off my government loans, if that makes sense. So I made it a goal to pay about $3,400 a month to do that. And so far, I definitely have not reached that goal. I still have about $9,500 left that I need to pay towards this private loan in order to pay it off by the end of the year. But honestly, even though I've been not doing the best, even though this month was super shitty, I'm confident that I can still do it, and I'm gonna explain to you guys why that is. So yeah, if you guys wanna go and watch like all the other episodes leading up to this one, it'll definitely give you guys more context behind what's going on. I have a playlist on my like channel homepage. If you go check that out, you can go watch them there. Anyways, let me just start this video off by saying that the amount of money that I made this month in total, including my side hustle income, I spent. And I don't mean like I spent it in total, including my student loans. I spent everything minus my student loan debt payment. Does that make sense? Like I didn't even pay off my student loans yet, and I've already spent all the money that I made this month. Really what got me this month was, as you guys know, I told myself that if I hit the milestone of paying $10,000 towards my student loans, which I did, once I hit that milestone, I would reward myself with lip injections. And I think I hit that milestone back in July. So because of that, I went ahead and booked my lip filler appointment, and that appointment was in September. So I got them done. I'm really, really happy with how they turned out. I was gonna vlog it, but honestly, it was just a crazy, chaotic day, so I didn't end up doing it. I wish I had. But yeah, it worked out. I was really, really happy with it. I'm really glad that I did it. But of course, that was very expensive. And I'm gonna be completely real with you guys. The amount that I budgeted for that was a lot less than what I actually spent, because I went into the appointment thinking that I was gonna only do half a syringe, when in reality, I did a full syringe, which is a full syringe of the filler. So a full syringe of the filler was $700. That's a lot of money, and I did not plan to pay that much. The lady there was amazing, and she was giving me all these pointers. She's like, I really think your lips can handle a full syringe. I was like, fuck it, let's just do it. And here we are, I'm about $700 short because of that one appointment. So yeah, so that was a major area where I spent a lot of money this month. Another thing that got me this month was I booked a trip to Tulum with my boyfriend. And honestly, you guys, it's just funny because like in the moment when I'm paying for these things, it's totally justified in my head. But now me speaking on them at the end of the month, I'm like, bitch, you're in so much debt. What are you doing? But so we booked a trip to Tulum because me and my boyfriend both started our full-time jobs this year, and we've been working like crazy, not only on our full-time jobs, but on our side things. My boyfriend does music, I do YouTube on the side. We're just always going and working. And so we decided, you know what, let's give ourselves a vacation, let's book a trip. And we went ahead and did it, and I'm so happy that we did it. So we're going to Tulum in October, and I'm gonna vlog the whole thing, obviously. And the funny thing is, the trip itself was actually really cheap. Like the flight and the Airbnb together was about like less than $300 for me, because obviously we split the Airbnb and then the flights were like only like $150-ish. So it's not like the trip was so expensive, but really what it was that got me this month was obviously the preparation for the trip. So you guys know, if you guys are women watching this, you know, you have to pay for a lot of things to get ready for a trip. So I had to pay for my hair. I booked my hair appointment. I had to also buy a bunch of clothes. So I literally spent this whole weekend online shopping for clothes for my trip, and I spent way more money than I expected to. So hopefully October will be a lot like cheaper of a month, because what I plan to do honestly is leading up to my trip, I don't want to go anywhere. I'm not going to spend money like really like on anything. I literally promised myself that I wouldn't go out to eat all of October until we get to Tulum. Like I'm going to be very, very strict on myself, because again, because I spent so much money in September, I'm almost like I almost shocked myself into feeling like I can't spend any more money. Like I got to a point where, and I've shared this on my channel before, I get really, really anxious about money, and I haven't felt like this in a long time, but this weekend was a serious, like, this weekend, I seriously was getting super, super anxious about money again, because obviously I was seeing how much I was spending this month, and I was really like freaking out, to be honest. But I'm confident that October will seriously be better, because again, September was just a lot of things I had to pay for on the front end or the back end or whatever. So basically September was a hot ass mess, and I am pretty disgusted with myself. So that being said, as far as income goes, you guys know I have a few side hustles that I like to do in order to make supplemental income apart from my 9 to 5 to be able to pay off my student loan debt quicker and, you know, just grow my side businesses. So side hustle money this month was pretty good. I got some extra money in from a few different things, so I'll kind of share with you guys what that looked like. I did get some real estate checks in this month, which I honestly have no idea what they were from. I don't even remember the last time I had a lease signed, because I haven't been doing real estate in like the past couple of months. But because of the way real estate works, I have leases that I could have had signed like for this year. So like if students are just now moving to into their apartment in August, even if I got that lease signed in the fall of 2019, some apartments don't pay me until the student moves in. So I think some apartments are finally now paying me for leases that I had signed in the fall, if that makes sense. So I had about $700 come in for my real estate leases, which is really, really good. And in all honesty, I kind of am looking at it as like, because I got $700 from real estate and my lip injections were around $700, it kind of evened out. So like it makes me feel better, but in reality, it's still, that money could have gone to my student loans. Like, let's be real. I also made a good amount from YouTube this month. I actually made the most that I've ever made from YouTube. And that's just because YouTube has changed like their advertising standards. You guys have probably noticed there's a lot more ads in like everyone's videos. And so because of that, I'm getting more money. So I'm now getting around like $500 a month from YouTube, which is really, really nice. And if you guys watch my last update, which you guys should if you guys haven't already, you guys know that I do invest all of my YouTube money back into my businesses. So I invest my YouTube money back into YouTube, into like gear, buying things that I need for a YouTube channel, and I also invest that money into my Depop. So I literally have a separate business bank account that I put that money into, and I don't really touch it. I'm kind of considering maybe dipping into that money to pay off my student loans, because I am now making a good amount from YouTube that I feel like I could put some of that towards my student loan debt payments, because I'm not really spending $500 a month in business expenses. So I feel like a good amount of that money can go towards my student loan debt. I need to kind of decide how I want to do that and when I will do that. But YouTube was really good this month. Depop, I didn't do as well this month, to be honest. I've still been like buying clothes from the thrift stores. I've still been posting a little bit, but I can definitely be posting more. The cool thing is, I will say my Depop is definitely growing. Like I'm getting more followers on Depop, which is really cool, because Depop, for whatever reason, keeps sharing me on their explore page, which I'm not complaining about whatsoever. So I'm going to be a lot more aggressive about uploading this month. I'm going to share with you guys some more updates in my vlog that's probably going to be coming out on Sunday. So if you guys are interested about like more Depop stuff, go watch my vlogs. That's where I kind of talk about it and share with you guys what that journey's been like. Also, I'm going to be uploading my vlogs on Sundays now. So I'm going to be doing vlogs every other Sunday. If you guys have noticed, I've been doing the vlogs like on Wednesdays, but I'm going to do them on Sundays now. So if you guys like the vlogs, they're going to be a little bit longer. So that way, if you guys are, you know, it's the weekend, you have all Sunday to kind of watch it. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. So yeah, Depop was decent. Again, YouTube was really good. Real estate was pretty good. A kind of new side hustle, if you want to call it that I've been really trying to make more money from, is doing commercials. So I've actually been working with an agent here in Austin, and she's been getting me a lot of auditions for commercials. And so I'm really, really excited about that, because commercials pay really, really well. So the agent has been like sending me like almost every single week, she sends me like new auditions that I could do. And each commercial pays about like anywhere from like $2,000 to up to like sometimes even like $10,000. So I haven't yet landed an audition. I'm actually very hopeful that I will eventually get one. And if I just get one good, like high paying commercial for this year, I'm honestly confident that I could that I could meet my goal of paying off my private loans this year. Because again, I have about $9,500 left to pay this year. And all I really need is like one good commercial payout and then me saving really well for the rest of the year each month and actually paying a good amount towards my student loans. And I really think that I can make my goal. So fingers crossed for that. Pray for me. Let's hope that I get at least one commercial. Let's hope I get some more product deals or brand deals or whatever. I don't know. I just feel confident right now. Like, I feel like I can really do this thing. So that being said, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. It really helps me out when it comes to paying off my student loan debt, because the more subscribers I have, the more brands notice me, the more money I get from YouTube. And so I'm really trying to grow this platform to be something that I can do full time. So by you subscribing, you guys definitely help me out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.